Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again. We get my research done. There's my Evo 4. There's definitely good reason to go beyond that. You got Earthquake. Um, the Random Earth Dionis can cast that with just the Summon Earth power, which I have access to. Um, Shadow Blast, which is I don't know. It's got the 100 fatigue. I like to do something like a Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt, Blast. Then Shadow Blast is my fifth. That basically means that my guy's not going to be casting for the rest of it. But any guys I do use, that's kind of the thing I like to go for. I also have the ability to cast Magma Eruptions with either putting some boots on some Sorks, I can cast it actually, or Dionis, just with a regular Summon Earth power, can cast it. Although the big one really is going to come at Rain of Stones. However, before I go pushing for something like that, I really want to get Construction 4 to get aforementioned Earth Boots, Skull Staffs. I have a feeling there were some other things that I actually wanted from there. I don't quite recall it, as I took a break for dinner there. Found a magic site, a battlefield, good, more death gems, Canyon of the Wild Winds. Oh, that's good. Once I get this back under my control, which I'm working towards immediately. Oh, they did do it. Um, that will be kind of what I'm aiming for. All right, so I'm going to jump back and try to take this province. Doesn't look like I'm going to have a problem, and since he fatigued out already, he really better hope that uh, he's going to end up breaking prior to, or he's a dead man. He'll probably summon up an elemental or something next. Oh, no. There he goes. He got away. Sad, sad day. So I lose one more of my beat stick, but that's a very expensive. I almost thought about not moving my units out of here because I was kind of worried about this. This is why I only have 2 province defense. However, that's not a big group at all. Looks like they try to take this. It should be a 0 loss. Yeah. Farah. Okay, this is me. I'm actually sandwiching my defensive force and my force off the throne here because I don't know what they're going to have here, and I don't want to be surprised. Yes, they've got a mass of troops here. In fact, I'm almost a little worried because that is a grip of units right there. Come on, start flaming arrow the barbarians. There we go. And this is why I like the higher morale on my guys right here. I'm at morale 12. You can see they're scooting way forward, and they will probably be in melee before the battle ends. That's especially if you're using the Bakemono, getting some of your better units in there. Oh no, come on guys. There's another load of skeletons coming in. And I'll probably end up losing this guy because he's going to keep running up next to these skeletons I summoned. Okay, they're routed. Probably minimal losses. Okay, 12 bandits. That's a little more than what I would have expected, but 96 killed. That's why I wanted to sandwich like I did. Their units. And I don't remember. Oh yeah, I attacked their fort. This is also a sandwiching of my units. And it looks like most of their units are inside the fort. And this is all province defense. I don't know why they never patrol um, at all. Your divine presence has purged the heresy from the land, aided by summary execution of cult worshippers. I believe that's the story event. Okay. I actually was shifting my prophet back here to try preaching and bringing them to the fold. It didn't happen, apparently. 413 gold, very, very good. Oh, wow, that's definitely not good. My units are all pretty expensive, and I really can't afford to be buying a bunch more. And, of course, my troops are starving because my demons are a bunch of words I shouldn't say. Hmm. You know what? I think I'm just going to let them starve. I'd ratherly not, but... Okay. Now, I really wanted to wipe this back out, these Vinemen right here. Wow, finally we get a hero, the Devourer of Demons. I did notice a bug. Samurai armor is what he normally comes with. They should have cleared his things. He's been upgraded with worthy heroes. Instead, they never cleared it, so he ends up with both these and a protection of 28 with a regeneration of 40%, or 2.5, 5, 10. He regenerates 10 hit points a turn and has a protection of 28. That is ridiculously good. Absolutely ridiculous amounts of protection. Right out the gate. I'd really like to do something with him, but I probably need him for some leadership, unfortunately. Oh, looks like Atlantis is whooping up on Sarumatia, which is fine by me. Okay, so I'm basically going to need some more reinforcement archers into this province here. And this is why I really like to have the Hanya with the fire in the jar up front. It's why I automatically scripted the one earlier. I normally do that because it's a pain in the butt to shift gems around. Alright, so I want to get a couple more mages going. Then I want to go ahead and move both of these forward. I'm not quite feeling confident with what I've got. I can hold on with those minuscule number of mages, but I don't think I will be wiping out my opponents easily. I have a feeling I'm actually going to be removing that in a minute. Let's see what I've got for Demon Generals coming out here. Okay, so the event happened afterwards, so basically it just kicked him off, and then I got the extra gold from my event. So I'm floating negative at money at this point. I also have this group of archers right here, basically ready to go, and I never should have been researching with this guy. I should have been reanimating archers to get another group going to keep pushing my borders out. Alright, so we're going to move up there, up here. They'll probably try to knock me off of the throne. That's normally what the AI does. Well, that makes me a little sad. I kind of wish I had my pretender over here now. And, yeah, Yeah, and let me see. We got. I don't know if I want to take a chance of getting my prophet caught running back across there. I may just have to wait till I have a few more mages. I'll block them from going this direction, although they'll probably assault this, and then I'll swing these forces back across here. So, overall, not a horrible strategy. Definitely could use some work, though. Go ahead and move him probably in this direction here. Now, not quite sure this is a big enough force to do it, but I really want that gem income back. So, what I'm going to be doing is shifting all of my Death 2 mages down here for Skelly spam as well. It's going to be a... Ooh, why do I have you set to retreat? I don't know. Yeah, she's got the double gems, so that looks good. The important part is do not stack my Hanyas and my little researchers together. It's the nice thing about these guys. They come with the built-in fire resist, so... Actually, he's got a fire random, too, so he's got even a little more. But, makes them where you can stack them with the Hanya and not worry about them just suddenly dying. If it wasn't for the, what is it, 2 air, 1 water, I think a death, 2 astral. There's a lot of gems in this province. I need to get it back as soon as I can. Then I'll probably shift those troops towards the front lines. Hopefully... No, I don't think there's any hopefully about it. I think I should be able to hold off until then. And I'd really like to keep this province as well, although that death is not doing the place any favors. But once I can get this front back on control, maybe I'll get these mages moving down this direction with some units there. What did I make another scout for? Obviously, it was going to be another gem carrier for fire in a jar, but where was I wanting to put him? I do not remember. Okay, so overall, I think that is going to be... It's got to be somebody in this direction. I don't remember where I was planning on using it. I'm guessing right here. Did I really move all those guys out and leave a bunch of archers just sitting behind for that battle? Whoops. Apparently, I did. Alright, that looks pretty good. My research is actually doing pretty good. I wonder where I'm getting 131 from. Because I've just moved most of my guys out. I don't know. Not really going to worry about it, I guess. Oh, as soon as I can, I'll probably get my pretender down here, get a Nushi going in here. I've got the water gems for it currently. Double check myself here. Alright, looks good. And once these troops get back down here, I'll definitely take this province. I don't know how much farther down that direction I'm going to travel, though. Is there... What other items do I got? I got a Wraith Sword, Vine Whip. Boy, that one's going to be hard to find a use for. Bone Armor. Unless I am completely crazy, which I don't believe so, Bone Armor... leeches life from beans. Doesn't look like it's cursed. I'm going to actually throw that on somebody. I thought that that cast Soul Vortex. I know people are probably like, why does it matter? I don't see any measurable change there. I don't know. Might actually have to stop and look that one up. Alright, looks like a pretty good turn. Although the wheels are turning ridiculously slow and my upkeep is stupid high at this point, I'm making slow progress, which is basically all I can hope for. However, it's going to come to taking these forts out, and this is a pretty big force. I may have to back off their fort after this. And somebody's still casting Raise Dead. I must not have one of them scripted, or I've scripted them differently, or something there. I really need to route a bunch of this. I can't afford casualties at this point. Not with a sieging force. I'm going to go ahead and turbo this up. If I lose too many guys here, I'll just never be able to take this fort. I'll basically have to back off and rebuild a whole new force to manage this. How bad was it? 16, that's not very good. Killed 72, though. Stupid Masters of the Dead. We actually need to stop and take a peek, because somebody keeps casting Raise Dead. Just out of curiosity. I get 10 plus effects for it, though. But the fatigue cost is at 40. I'd rather have the skeletons, to be honest. Or would I? Oh, that's a whole lot of extra guys, and as long as I'm getting corpses in this province, I might be better off to switch one of them over. Oh, well, I never thought about that. I've got this other beat stick on my way. So this actually should be an alright province, although... yeah, my guys are starving at this point. No good, but not a lot I can do about that. Get another archers going. My death gems are definitely dropping pretty good. Oh, I've got more battles. And they don't have Jack Diddley. My force is not all that impressive either here. I've got the skeletons, I just really don't have the archers to back them up. The skeletons are good at wearing things down, but they take a whole lot of them to kill anything. Anything I get, though, like that, which are completely free battles, I guess I should be happy with. If I could get a free lab, it would be really awesome if they'd give me a free lab right here. Alright, I didn't lose anything there either. But 1, 4, 5, 6 gems. The Astral Pearls don't do me a whole lot of good. To be honest with you, I think this front is fine for the moment. I'm really wanting to push forward on the other one. Don't get me wrong, this front over here is ridiculously thin, but it's good enough for what I need right now. Wow, they are way down into there. I'll go ahead and give her a fire in a jar and a gem. We're just going to take one province for now. Although this guy's going to just keep summoning. I want more skeletons. Lots and lots of skeletons. I was hoping to break the income chain over here, but that didn't seem to work out. Go ahead and bump this up to 6. I feel it's a safe province at this point. I never did finish my messages either. Nature Gems, 13. They're repairing it faster than I am dealing damage. That is no good. That's actually pretty dangerous, because if they break out with everything that's there, I'll probably be in a little bit of trouble. If I can get these other Skelly Spammers up there, as well as these pull both my beat sticks together for a large force of Onis, I should be alright. Boy, sometimes I feel really, really blind when I'm trying to script all of my units. I sit there and look for them, and I just can't figure out where they're at. And so if they wait one turn to break this, I think I'll have it under control. If they don't wait one turn to break it, I have a feeling my army will lose. Do I actually have a leader down here? Yeah, and he's got plenty of troops he can hold, so let's start shifting some of these down as I can. Well, it looks like I already started doing that, and I didn't shift them over to the proper unit. Now, these aren't going to do nearly as much damage without the flaming arrows, but some damage going over the skeletons is good. Defense of 0. I didn't think that through earlier. Oh, now the question is, do I shift them to this front? Or do I go over here where I'm actually a lot thinner. Because I've almost had 3 forts of mages all going to this side wall. This one lone fort here has kind of held on just to as much as it can. Maybe I should shift them down this direction. Alright, now we need to check my recruitment because I'm pretty sure I ran out of money yet again. Yeah. Which means archers are the first thing to go. That's why the reanimate archers, not only is the decay effect just it's cake on top of everything else, but it gives me a source of archers when I've basically hit my gold cap at this point. My capital isn't recruiting anything right now. I need gold events to keep me rolling at this point, or constant constant destruction or conquering of lands. And you can see where they keep attacking me. My unrest is ridiculously high. I could probably patrol it away. I'm not quite sure it's worth it. Ooh, I don't have any alteration yet. I was kind of thinking about throwing some blights on that castle. Well, just is what it is. We'll hopefully see a good turn. Reanimate archers, reanimate archers. Let's see, Moonvine Circle, that's Astral Nature 1 and 1. Mercury Pond, double water. And I get an Enchanter, which might not be the worst thing to do. That would give me a guy to use those Astral Gems, actually, rather than having my Pretender do it. Although my Pretender can make me some helms. Oh, I guess I should go through these messages before I get into that too much. Oh no! Good thing you guys have lots of armor. I also need to start picking out single archers and throwing them up front till I can get my my skelly screen going. I don't have you guys scripted or anything. You're gonna run up there like a moron and get killed, aren't you? Yep. Or wait, is that him? At this point in the game, each real human loss really does kind of hurt me. Now you'll see like a bunch of these guys escaping. That guy's never going to escape. As you can see, he's already hit old age during the battle. When he leaves the battle, that decay is just going to wipe him out. Oh wow, 20 of my archers. It's actually a lot worse than what I would hope for. Okay, they don't really have anything. I'll probably lose one or two. No. And they try to knock me out of the fort. However, this is not a force that's going to do it. It's more a question of what do I lose? A bandit and a Aka Oni. Not bad. Magic +1. Don't have anybody researching anywhere close to there. Lab gain, nature gems. There's a lab in the swamp that I was wanting earlier. So I get a mage? I get a blood mage. I am I am happy. Not as nearly as happy as if I had gotten Shadow Master of the Shadow Blossom, because then I have the Earth. I just need to buff him up a few times with my blood magic. By the way, I have only gotten one hero. That's really odd. For now, we can use him as a research booster. I really don't want him going out and getting himself killed right now. I'll probably blood hunt something like this. I'll get ridiculously low slaves, but eh. Just getting him out there doing something would be pretty good. Alright, they got another temple there, which I'm not all that thrilled to see. Gotta make sure I script my troops. Now, as I'm on the defensive, my province defense will take the first few arrows, then either the wolves or the skeletons will. So that's why this is so strong on defense. Wow. They were beating up the monkey men in a bad way. Wow, Atlantis is running over Saromadia as well. They're repairing the fort faster than I can... Oh, I know what I needed. Do I have enough money for a sword? Yes, I do. Or my... Yeah, I'm not producing anything right there. That's why. I'm going to be picking up a few sorks right here. I really need... You know what? I'm not. I'm going to throw this skull over to one of my other guys. Go back to research, and I'll just run him straight to the front line. I can't afford a mage. Am I getting mages everywhere else at least? Yeah. Okay, early fall. By the time winter rolls around, I really need that province under my control. In fact, I'll scoot down here, add in a few more province defense, since that's a very juicy thing. So I'm basically just going to have to starve them out, I think. I've got a lot of siege supplies. I don't think they have nature mages, though, do they? I can't remember. I know they have all the elementals plus astral, the remembers of the dead or whatever, or death. I don't think they have blood, and I don't think they have nature. So I should be able to starve them out. Which means they'll eventually pop out and attack me. I'll swing up here and pick up whatever little unit I got there. So my income is still climbing as I expand into Tai-Chi. Hell, I guess I got 2, 3, only 4 provinces that I didn't have. So this is a slow grind for sure. And as much as I'd like to get some more guys casting there, wonder if I shouldn't just take this guy and have him be summoning. Um, I think that is what I'm going to do. So we need a 1 earth. We're going to forge a lightning rod. Once I hit construction 4, I will be forging a storm spool. And I'm going to start pushing out 6 corpse constructs a turn with this unit right here. All those are for is breaking down these gates. Well, they're not terrible. They're definitely, certainly not as terrible as my demons are. So, alright, I've almost got a force to start moving forward again. If they pull these numbers down just a little bit, I'll probably sweep forward. It'd be better to sweep here and take out that temple as well, but that may not be happening, so... grab up a bunch of fire gems. And I'm still pumping out the undead down here, which I think that's the only one I've got going. So I'm gaining a death gem per turn, which is good because I still need a slight stock of those. I get very nervous about putting my sight searchers directly into harm's way. Although, just go ahead and search. 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 I should have been doing this a long time ago. Whenever you have the mages just standing around defending a province, search it. Don't be like me. Alright, I'm not quite sure. We'll check out the beginning of the turn. I think this one's gone a little long. I forgot to start timing it at the beginning of it. Hopefully I'm not too far over. I'll just actually manually look at the sites. Okay, that's pathetic. Okay, so they make a move on the farmlands down there. This is my very northern force where I was wanting to take out their temple, I believe. Yeah. Alright, and we've got another battle here. Ooh, I lost 24 Aka Oni. They do have nature. I was thinking it was 4 plus astral. So it's astral and blood they're short. Yeah, and the Masters of the Dead. That's not good, but definitely not bad. More taxes, great. I'm definitely needing the money right now. Thaumaturgy, something I won't be using ever. Alright, so that looks like they pushed actually these troops out of the gate to try to take it back. It's a good thing I got those troops there. If they went one turn earlier, that would have been no good. I'll set the next turn up. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.